What's up, Raiders? TristenWulf here, and I just want to talk to you a minute about a unit I got, and boy, am I feeling lucky for pulling this unit. That's right, it's Praeva the Slitherer. Man, is this unit cool. And she is new. She is so new, she only has 16 reviews, but look at the reviews, guys. The reviews are solid, and I can get why. I want to go over her kit and how beautiful she is. Check out the detail on this helmet. And it is a double-faced helmet. It's totally different on this side. You can see her eye. The detail on the book, they really knocked it out of the park on Praeva. I am in love with this design. So Praeva the Slitherer, what makes her so great? Well, one, she's a support hero, and as we know, support heroes are forever. DPS come and go, but support heroes always stick around, and she brings some serious support. So let's take a look at her skills. First of all, her A1 skill, Bolt of Affliction. Bolt of Affliction attacks one enemy, and it transfers all debuffs from Praeva to the target, and it cannot be resisted if she's got 3 or more debuffs. Well, that sounds very niche, right? I mean, how often are you wearing 3 whole ass debuffs and are still able to take an action, right? Usually one of them is locking you down. So it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but wait, you'll see the synergy in the skill in a minute. Next, let's talk about her A2 skill, Malignant Energy. Heals all allies by 25% of her max health. Now, her max health is okay. It's not super high, but you know, it's enough that that's a solid heal. 25% is a pretty good chunk. And then it places a defense buff and a speed buff on all allies. So not only does she heal you, she makes you faster and tankier. That's huge support. Next, her A3 skill. Revives a single ally with 100% health, 50% turn meter, and it resets all of their skills. So they will be able to do anything right out of the gate. They have all their skill cooldowns reset. And it's on a 4-turn cooldown, so it's going to cycle pretty fast, guys. That's a solid skill. It really gives me a Godseeker Aniri kind of feels, but like Godseeker Aniri on freaking steroids, right? This is a cracked out Godseeker. Now, remember when I said kind of wait for it as to what makes this A1 skill so good? Her passive, guys. Her passive. At the start of this champion's turn, transfers 1 debuff from each ally to this champion. And of course, it won't transfer any of the control things that would keep her from taking a turn. But if you take a whole bunch of debuffs, they're all going to funnel into Praeva. So it makes it very easy to get the 3 debuffs on her and then to have her ignore ER, send them back to the target. So she quasi cleanses the team and activates her ignore ER and sends it all back to the enemy turn. This is the synergy. This is crazy. This effect cannot be resisted or blocked. If there are multiple champions on the team with a skill, only one will activate. Makes sense. Otherwise, just be musical chairs with the buffs shuffling all over the place. At the end of this champion's turn, fills the turn meter of all allies by 10% and an additional 2% for each debuff on this champion. Read into that, right? At the start of the turn, all the debuffs transfer to her. And then when she attacks, she sends them out, and at the end of her turn, all the debuffs that she had will stack into the 10%, and you will be able to get a massive CR boost to all allies on the team. So you can decide, am I going to S1 and transfer all those debuffs, or am I going to sit on those debuffs for a round and get a significant turn meter push for the rest of the team? So there's a little bit of thought that can go into it. Do I want to CR, if I'm wearing like say 5 debuffs, do I want to have a 20% CR push for my whole team, a 20% turn meter fill for my whole team? Or do I want to S1 and send all those debuffs into an enemy and only have a 10% turn meter fill? So there's a couple different ways to play her. And guys, as if that wasn't good enough, 20% speed in all battles. Holy crap. That's a lot of speed, guys. I immediately leveled her to 6-star and slammed my books into her. I can't wait to use this unit. Now, I am still leveling her up. She is only level 50, and I'm only 3-star awakened, but I am grinding through it. I'm going to put a speed set on her and just go to town on people, or maybe an accuracy set, or maybe a debuff set. I can't decide how I'm going to build this girl, but it's going to be amazing. So, yeah. Let me tell you how new this unit is. She's so new that I went to Hell Hades' site to look up some details on her, and it just says coming soon. She's brand spanking new. So new, in fact, I haven't even figured out her masteries yet. Let's do those together. Now, I think I'm going to want to use her as a support and reviver, maybe some PvP usages. I just don't see a lot of offense tree for. I think I want her to stay alive and do things. So let's see, we can do max HP or accuracy. All of her stuff's ignore ER, so let's go with HP. And let's see, increase the value of the heals. Oh, hell yeah, more heals. What do we got here? She doesn't do shields. I think her heals are fine. What's this? 30% chance increasing turn meter when a buff's cast is removed. Oh, hell yeah. When we S1, that's technically removing the buffs. We'll grab that. And let's see. Don't need accuracy. Don't need shields. Don't need shields. Has a 5% decreased duration of cooldown ramp skill. Oh, heck yeah. And increases the base status set bonuses. Heck yeah. We'll grab that. What's this one? Has a 30% chance to extend debuffs. Oh, wait. Extend buffs. We don't want that. This one. 5% chance of placing a debuff from skill or artifact. Increases by 5%. Nah. Speed, more speed. Increases the champion's turn barrier 20% whenever an ally's hero drops 25%. Yes, 1,000 times yes. But what have we got over here that we could put in the big ones? Effect res. Don't have those. Damage received. The mitigation looks nice, but I really like this turn meter. Anything to cycle her skills better. We're going with that. Now let's look at the defensive tree. We've got defense and we've got res. I don't necessarily want her to have resist. I want her to take the debuff so she can send them back. So I'm going to go with defense. And let's see, we got increase the amount of healing and the value of shield buffs by 5%. I don't really get much on the shields, but the healing is nice. Decrease the damage received when I am in trouble. And decrease the damage received for AoE. We'll take that one for sure. Do we get the increased healing or decreased damage received? I guess we'll just increase our overall healing a little bit. And down here, heals the champion by 6% each time the enemy is healed. I like that. I like that a lot. And this one has a 50% chance to remove one random debuff from this champion when they lose 25% of the max HP or more from a single enemy skill. I don't want to lose my debuffs. I want to send them back or use them to CR push me. Heals this champion by 10% when they kill an enemy target except for boss, mini-boss. I don't know about that. Let's try down here. It increases an ally's res by 5 for each buff placed on them by this champion. Reduces the damage this champion receives from a specific enemy by 3/4%. Okay, we'll get that one. What do we got here? Decrease the damage an ally receives from the first enemy hit each round by 20%. That's kind of nice. Has a 50% chance of increasing the turn meter by 15% when an attack with a critical hit. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Has a 50% chance to counterattack when the champion loses 25% of their max health. Yes. What's this one? Has a 20% chance to counterattack when they apply this stuff. Sure. Okay, we got one left, so it's got to be one of these two. Heals by 10% when they kill something, or 50% chance to remove a random debuff from this champion when they lose. I guess we are going to go with heal when I kill. It's unlikely that she's ever going to kill, so it feels like such a waste, but I just don't want to remove debuffs. Debuffs are good on her. It's crazy, but there we go. So this is the tree I'm going with. You may decide to go with a different one, but this one looks pretty fat to me, so I'm going to run it and see how it works out. I can't wait to see what she can do. I think she looks fantastic, and I think her kit is amazing. Guys. Pretty good for a newer player, I think. Looking forward to using her. And if you are a newer player and you want to start this game off right, make sure that you do this. Make sure you click on the link in the description of this video to support me and my channel, or you can scan that QR code. That works just as well. If you do this, it will get you a crazy powerful start with 3 free heroes. You will start out with the legendary hero Slitherer, a serious bossing hero who can do poisons and HP burns and let you strike way above your own power grade. On top of that, at level 15, you will get the epic hero Tagore. Tagore is a support hero who can heal your team, defend your team, bring your team back to life, exactly what you need to progress further in the game. And at level 30, you will pick up the powerhouse epic Ugo, who is so strong, many consider her the best epic in the game. Ugo is 4 epic heroes in one. She is a defense breaker, she is a cleanser, she is a healer, and she brings your units back to life, and you get her at level 30. On top of that, make sure you go over to the promo code and enter one of the promo codes in the description of this video. When you do this, you will have started out with 2 legendary heroes and 3 epic heroes. Now, to do this, whether or not you're doing this because it's a fresh start or you felt that it is the perfect time to start an alt, here's the process. First, if you've never played Raid before, this is not a problem. But if you have played Raid before, you're going to want to log into your Polarian account and you're going to log out. Once you log out, uninstall Polarian from your computer. Then click on the link in the description of this video, scan that QR code if you'd rather do that, or use the link that's in my YouTube channel's description. Once you do that, that's going to take you to the site where you can download Raid, register there, and use a brand new email. Then launch Raid, complete the tutorial, and you're in. Once you do that, Slitherer will be waiting for you right there in your inbox. Now it's time to get to Raid and grind a little bit, get up to level 15, and bam, right there in your inbox will be the epic hero Tagore. Level 15 doesn't take too long, guys, just a little bit of time, and now you're well established, you're ready for the big grind all the way up to level 30, and once you hit level 30, bang, right there in your inbox again will be the epic hero Ugo to give you the perfectly well-rounded account. That's going to get you 2 legendaries, Slitherer and your promo code hero, and 2 epics, Ugo and Tagore. A fantastic start to Raid, and you're going to be so far ahead of other people who did not use this code. So click on that link right now. Support my channel and support yourself with the best start ever in Raid. No better time than right now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, Raiders.